This Saturday marks the 8th annual Randy Jones Run Walk for Independence 5K at Crown Park. Make that Crown Point Park in Mission Bay Park. There's your graphic. We'll be talking about this. It's a very special get-together. All you runners out there, and I see you every day, why not go out to the Mission Bay Park and have fun, run with other people, and help a very worthwhile cause? Home of Guiding Hands.
We're going 5K.
Yeah, 5K. It's what, 3.2 miles?
Yeah, come on.
Come on. So here to talk more about it is Mr. Barbecue himself. He is a legend, Padres Hall of Famer, successful entrepreneur, successful media person. Everything you touch is successful.
Yeah, well, it seems like I've been blessed to be here in San Diego and my whole career here, and to be here still involved with the Padres. And, you know, I love the game of baseball. I love the fans. I had a relationship with the fans, you know, when I pitched, you know. Little guy throwing 70 miles an hour, you know, beating everybody. And,
you poo-poo. Hey, we're going to get to Home of Guiding Hands soon enough. First of all, I just want to talk about this run. Right. You've well-documented health scare. Everybody knows about what you've endured the past year and change. Does this being available for this run that you're going to be walking in on Saturday, is it added significance to you, perhaps?
Yeah, it changed the perspective that I have. A lot of things that I do, I certainly don't take them for granted. You know, which I really didn't, I think, before that. But I'm much more aware of my surroundings, and I just see what families have to go through. I saw what mine had to go through with me, you know, fighting cancer, and just the impact that had on me was unreal. And even the fans and everything and their support. And that's exactly what the Home of Guiding Hands does for young kids with developmental disabilities. And a lot of them, the parents don't know what to do when they're, you know, they're 3 years old and they find out they have a disability. And the Home of Guiding Hands is there to help them and support them. And so it just makes it even a little bit closer to home because I know what it feels like.
So let's expand on it's HGH for
Home of Guiding Hands.
Home of Guiding Hands. You've raised over $200,000 for this?
Right, I have, yeah, in the last 7 years.
And obviously, so basically, if you enter this run, everything you pay for goes to helping out people.
100% goes straight to Home of Guiding Hands.
And this is God's work. I mean, helping out kids like this. You've picked a really good organization for your name.
They're great. You know, like I've always said, they emphasize what these young kids and even adults with handicaps and what they can do. They really strive what they can do, not what they can't do.
Emphasizing what you can do.
And they can have a life.
And that's a great business model for all of us to live by, is focus on what we can do.
I mean, anytime if you can get a win-win-win situation going, it's probably going to have some longevity.
Can we talk baseball just a little bit?
I love it.
First of all, let's get it's been a terrible offseason for Padres Nation, losing Kevin Towers most recently. What's your best Kevin Towers story?
You know, I think the one thing about Kevin Towers and working with him, because I was obviously retired, and you know, and Kevin was just a fierce competitor, even when he played. You know, average ability maybe there, but loved the game, needed to be around the game. He knew how to evaluate talent, you know. But I think the funny thing is every time I talked to him, though, he'd stare at you. I mean, he'd just look into your eyes. You know, he didn't look away and talk. He'd stare right at you, you know. And it used to drive me nuts. And, you know, I'd sit there and try to stare him back, you know. And I never could, man. He's just too intimidating.
They say people are like the pets that they enjoy. It's fitting that he's a bulldog.
That's
because he was a real bulldog.
He was a bulldog, yeah.
We also lost Peaches and Enberg. I mean, how does an organization deal with this much? I mean, these are three big parts of the integral parts of the franchise. How do you honor them? You know what I mean? Like,
you just do the best you can. Like, we're going to have a celebration of life for Kevin Towers on the 25th at Petco. We're going to schedule something, you know, Peach Low and a lot of the guys, even Bob Barton, one of our former catchers from the early 70s, passed away. Has a service coming up. And we've lost a lot of key people, though, that, you know, I got to have the great memories. But
well, Ray of Sunshine and Trevor getting inducted.
Yep, that's right.
He alluded to it at his presser, how the role of closer is changing quickly. Even in the short time he's been away from the game, it's being de-emphasized or by committee? Or are we ever going to see the 500 save guy again, or 600?
I think you're going to more or less, you'll see that before you'll see a starting pitcher win 250, 300 games. I'll go down to 250. I don't buy it. I don't think they will.
Really? So that's going to become the new measuring stick?
It's going to have to, because you can't keep going 5 innings or 5 2/3 and think you're going to get all the decisions. You're not. You know, you're leaving too many outs out there. You know, if you're going 7 or 8 innings, okay, that's how you accumulate a lot of wins. But you just got to be lucky if you're going out there going 6 innings and and somebody's got to get the other 9 outs. That's an if.
I mean, Trevor Hoffman just has a Hall of Fame.
Oh, I mean, he did. And I couldn't be prouder or happier for a guy. He deserved it.
Yeah. I don't know. You probably haven't seen Mr. Padre all the way through, have you?
No, I have not.
I want you to react to this. This is a sit-down that happened. It's a 30-second bit between Ted Williams and Tony.
Oh, beautiful.
Tony, watch this.
If you're underneath the pitch, what are you, generally early or late?
Tony was like a kid in the back of the room in the 4th grade, hoping A, the teacher doesn't call on him, and B, please God, if the teacher does, let me get the answer right.
Well, see, that's different with me. I say late.
I say late, too.
Okay. Okay. See, I hit the ball the other way.
In the corner, I was going, yes.
I like your line. History is made.
All right, remember on your big salary raise, don't forget about all
You got the laugh in there. That's pure.
Ted's a pretty, even with a cane in his hand, he was pretty intimidating, huh?
I remember meeting him with Bob Breitbart down at the Hall of Champions, and it was a real honor to sit there and have a conversation with him. But as soon as we brought up baseball, I mean, you just see he came alive. Yeah, but when he's talking about hitting, he looks at me, I'd have wore you out, kid, you know. And I said, yes, sir, you probably would have. I'm still going to get those 6 ground balls, you know.
You give up the 4 hits with,
right.
with nobody out into it. Pitchers and catchers report Wednesday. Big chunk of the guys are probably already there, right?
They're already there, chomping at the bit.
So, give us an insider's guide. Everyone talks about how good the farm system is. Does that mean you have to get away from the main diamond and go? Access is limited, obviously, but should you be watching the backfields?
If you're going to go late March, you got to go to the backfields. Probably see some of the young kids that you want to see. But if you get there early, they're going to be in big league camp. A lot of them getting exposed and getting an opportunity to hang around with the rest of the 40-man roster.
Yes or no? Is Hosmer going to happen?
No.
And why are 90 of the 166 free agents still unsigned as we get into the?
They just want too much money, and their owners are getting tired of forking it out, I guess. So that's all I can say.
Esteban.
I mean, when 170 million should be enough. You should sign the contract.
So you're more on the organization.
What are you holding out on?
Give me 15 seconds on Esteban Loaiza. He made over 40 million in his career and just got busted with 44 pounds of cocaine.
There's a lot better investments out there, Loaiza. I mean, come on, man. You got to think about this.
How does that happen?
I don't know what. If he went through all his money, it's the only thing I can think of.
All right, let's get something more positive. This is your Randy Jones. For people who want to, if they want to go and sign up in advance, they go to randyjonesrunwalk.org. But I assume you're going to take walk-ups, right?
Oh, yeah. Come on, we'll sign you up right there. Get another T-shirt, and hey, we do the walk, you do the run, whatever you might want to do. I'll sign your T-shirt if you want. I'm ready to go.
We'll have a camera there. 10 seconds. Look into that camera. Best barbecue tip.
A best barbecue tip, make sure you put barbecue sauce on your ribs. You know, it's about the last 10 minutes. Go ahead and cook them thoroughly how you like them. Then baste them with the barbecue sauce. 5 minutes on both sides. Flip them over, burn a little of that barbecue, get it hot, eat them.
All right, that concludes our talk with Randy Jones. We'll post this interview immediately to KUSI.com. Mr. Jones, golf tournament 2, right? Coming up.
Yes, got golf tournament championship Sunday.
All right, so run and walk on Saturday, golf tournament on Sunday. This sportscast is over. We'll see you on the flip side. KUSI News at 6 p.m. coming right around the bend.